Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day, afternoon or evening. And today's Earth Day, and so I've been inspired to talk about why we're here on Earth. Because lately I have been getting a lot of comments and questions about exactly what our soul does, where it goes when we pass from our human temple, and why we incarnate to come back. And these are all beautiful questions. What, as a medium, I believe is that our soul slash spirit is an eternal evolution. And when we get together with our soul group, soul family, we all make a plan. And we all have these soul plans, and they're all intertwined and of a web of life. And everybody has a part. Some of us, when we come, sacrifice the length of our life so that others can learn from their passing and move on in their lives. And basically our soul and our spirit continues to evolve and learn and grow and love through the human experiences, whether they're bad or good, here on the school of Earth. And what makes us grow the most is when our soul slash spirit comes to a point where we are challenged deeply, when we experience pain, when we feel like, why us? It's the dark moments, the dark life challenges, the moments that we just don't understand how we got here, that we need to embrace and know that these are parts of our soul plan, and that if we are able to process these moments, understand that there is a positive, even though as humans at that moment we might not think there is a purpose and there is a positive in every moment of life. And from that, we learn the lesson, what it was we were supposed to learn. And then after that, that growth that our soul and our spirit goes through, we're then able to access that unimaginable power of our eternal pilot light within. That pilot light gets turned up. We appreciate the light even more. We just go through moment after moment, transitions, transformations, human connections, friendships, love, the good with the bad. And when the moment comes and we have completed our soul plan, we our human physical body will pass, and our soul slash spirit will transition form and will transition from one world to another. There is a spell in between where this takes place, and it is different for everyone. And when the transition's complete, some go fast, some go slower. The soul is then reconvened with their soul family, and a new plan is made. Sometimes the soul can evolve to a point where they don't incarnate anymore. They're just master philosophers from the spirit world. One of my favorites, who I've printed a lot about, is Silver Birch, and he preaches soul purpose and the need for peace in this earth, and how the awakening is taking place now. More and more and more of us are awakening to our inner wisdom and who we are, which brings me to my next topic. Who really are you? Do you know who your soul spirit is? And I'm not talking about your name or where you went to school what color you are, what your religious beliefs are, your faith, your job, college, anything like that. I want to know who you are. Think about it. I'll tell you a little story. I was preparing to pull an address together, a philosophical inspirational address for a church in England where I go to the Arthur Findlay College. And I decided to use that question, who are you? And I had to come up with something, and I told a story, which I'm not going to tell now, about a friend of mine and who I saw her as being. But as that morning preparing, I bent down to brush my teeth, and I noticed I was wearing all of the symbols that I had been collecting throughout my lifetime. And yes, we all have a life story, and we all have suffered loss, adversities, and challenges. But each time I did, I realized who I was. But along the way, again, I'm human too. Even though I talk to spirit on a daily basis, I am human, and I forgot myself. And I looked up in the mirror and I saw what I was wearing. And I knew right away what I needed to say about myself and about how to get the congregation to realize how they can know who they are. I was wearing my peace sign, which I wear every day. I was wearing eternal circle, which stands for love. And I was also wearing my little owl that stood for the moment that I awakened to my eternal inner wisdom. So I knew right then, that moment, that I was, and I am, to this date, because we continue to infinitely evolve, I am peace, love, and wisdom. And I hope to keep adding to that. Awaken to is what I meant. But what's wonderful about it is knowing that we are an eternal spirit, and the loved ones that we have had in our past, that they've passed from their physical bodies and transitioned to the spirit world, they're eternal, and know that they are always around us, trying to let us know that they love us, and they're protecting us, and they're guiding us. And most of all, they just want us to know that they are okay. So keep watching for those signs and symbols. And again, who are you? Have a beautiful day. Many blessings of love and light. Mwah.